Hello, my name is Erica Foster. I'm going to be a social worker for today.
Hello, my name is Tyrone.
Hey, how you doing? Okay, before we start anything, I have this confidentiality form I need you to sign. Just basically letting you know that whatever you discuss or whatever we discuss will not leave this room. So feel free to read, the entire document and sign it below, and then we'll get started. Okay, thank you. Okay, I just want to set an agenda for today. We're going to, discuss some of your problems, some of your case, and then hopefully find interventions or solution that we both can come together and find for, your case. Okay, so I just want to start off by asking, what brings you here?
Because my school sent me.
Okay, and do you know exactly why they sent you?
Because I don't go to school.
Okay, you don't go to school. Is there a specific, can you describe like any reasons or what's the background, why you don't go to school, attend school?
I feel as I'm not good in school and I think I'm better out on the streets.
Okay, you're not good at school and you're better out on the streets. Okay, so exactly what does a typical day look like for you? A school day, Monday through Friday.
Well, I don't go to school like I said, so I basically be outside with my friends, just playing basketball, football, but not really doing nothing.
Okay, so you be outside. So your other friends, they don't like to go to school either?
No, they're drug dealers.
Okay. Um. Okay, so is it like a pack thing where you guys said that you wasn't going to school, or you all generally don't have an interest in school?
We just don't have an interest.
Okay.
No.
What do you Okay, so I'm just trying to get a little background. So how old are you, Tyrone?
I'm 16.
Okay, you're 16, so you're in high school, right?
Yes.
Okay. Remember them years. Um, describe. Okay, you grew up here in DC.
Yes.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Born and raised in DC. Were you always? You say you born and raised. Okay. Were your parents the same?
Yeah, they was from DC.
Okay. You said from. I noticed that. Did they pass away? I don't want to get too personal. If I am, let me know.
No, you're not personal. Yeah, my mom. My dad was never in my life. My mom passed away when I was like 6, and my grandmother was the one taking care of me, and she just passed last year. So, yeah, and my grandmother.
So how have you taken the loss of your grandma?
Very bad. That's when I just really stopped going to school after my grandmother died, because she used to push me to go to school, but now she's not here, so I just don't even go.
Okay. And so your grandmother passed last year. Is that when you stopped attending school?
Yes.
Okay.
I normally used to go like on a Monday and Friday, but I just stopped going at all.
Okay. And so, with your grandma passing and you stopped going to school, well, who do you live with now?
A couple of friends in an abandoned house.
Okay. And so, have you told anyone or try to reach out to anyone and ask them or like your teachers, like any programs you can get on, or you just was once she died, like describe how you felt, like or exactly
very,
like
very
what you
hurt.
did.
I just kept it in, keep it to myself. I think you actually the only person I told, to be honest.
Did your grandmother pass? So
Yeah.
so did your friends and um the people around you, they didn't know, so
I mean, they know that my grandmother died, but they know I didn't. They don't know that I'm really hurt by it, or that I don't go to school anymore. So.
okay. And just to go back. You said your grandmother pushed you to school. Can you describe that relationship that you and your grandmother had?
We had the best relationship. When I used to come home with good grades, we'd just go get some ice cream and sit outside in the park
Okay,
and talk.
I'm sorry. Can you describe how, getting the ice cream made you feel? Like, does it bring any back nostalgia or memory back to, the time? Like, describe that
Um,
for me.
it brings back a lot of memory. Like when I was younger, we used to do that all the time.
Okay. What was your favorite ice cream?
Sherbet.
Sherbet. Did you like the strawberry one?
Yeah, I like that one too.
I like that one as well. I'm sorry, just going back into it. So you said you live in an abandoned house. Were you in? Are you interested in maybe getting into a program where you can live with someone else, or
I mean, sure. I don't know. Kind of know them people, so I mean, I don't know.
okay, so you're kind of a little bit on
Shipping
a
up.
yeah. Okay, so when you say you don't know them people, how you don't trust meeting new people, or describe your demeanor when you meet new people.
I gotta be around you for a minute to trust you. So,
Okay.
me meeting them new people, I just really don't think I don't know, get along with them. But I don't know. I can always try. I guess I don't know, but no, really, I don't know. I don't really want to meet them.
Okay, and so you said, just to paraphrase, basically, you don't like meeting new people because and you said a minute. Can you just clarify, what typically is a minute for you, like until you can open up and trust someone?
Maybe like 3 months. I gotta be around you, actually know you, like get to know you, sit down and observe you.
Okay. And so this mindset of 3 months, was that something that your grandmother told you, or that's just the amount of time, or was it a situation where you trusted someone maybe too early, and then like, how did you come to this terms of trust?
My grandma always told me to trust people. 3 months. You gotta be around them for 3 months to trust them to see how they act, and if they act the same, that's really trust, and they really are cool with you.
Okay. Okay, so your grandmother, you can say your grandmother had a big impact on your life.
Big fact in my life, yes, she really did.
Okay, and so other than helping you with trust and taking you in, and going out, like what was some other skill set that she taught you that you still use today?
She told me how to do math. I really didn't want to learn it at first, but she told me how to do it, and I can say I'm kind of good at it.
Okay, so she taught you math. So typically that kind of deals with school. So I was wondering, basically what I'm trying to say is she inflicted this thing with math with you, so you're good at math.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can you kind of like correlate that with why you don't go to school? Do you feel a certain type of way that she taught you math and you don't do it because you don't go to school, or you just needed a time for your brain to just relax, or can you just describe why she taught you, well, how she taught you math and you don't go to school? Kind of, I just want to just know the correlation between that.
I mean, I think I just needed a time for my brain to just relax,
Yeah.
calm down.
Okay. Do you have any interest in going back to school?
Uh, no, I really don't.
Okay. And why? Why is that?
Because the kids there is annoying, and teachers really don't care for you or help you. So I just feel as I might as well just stay on the street.
Okay. And so, I heard you say the kids there, if I heard it right, correct me if I'm wrong, they are annoying.
Mm-hmm.
can you explain annoying and what that means to you and how, or if you describe a typical day when you did go to school, how would that look?
I go to school and you come in class. I didn't have fancy shoes like them or a nice haircut, so they're just look at me and say, "Oh, look at Tyrone, he ugly," or my shoes too big, or my pants too big, and I didn't have a lot of things like them, so they just laugh and gel on me. So
Okay, and Joan, just using your context with that as another word for bullying or calling you names.
yeah.
Okay, and so, how did that make you feel, them kids calling you names and, the clothes that you had? Like, how did that make you feel?
Well, it made me angry.
Angry.
Felt
Okay.
like fighting. Yeah. I got suspended after they did it.
Okay, so you typically did like school, you liked the math,
Mm-hmm.
but you stopped going because your grandma, but also because you didn't like the atmosphere.
Yeah, I really did.
Okay, and so, did you go to anyone at your school and tell them, that the kids were talking about you? Did you go to a counselor, or like, did you do anything to try to help solve the problem?
No, I just told my grandmother.
Okay, and did your grandmother have any solution?
She told me just ignore them and follow my dreams.
Your dreams, okay. Can you describe your dream for me?
I really like to draw.
You like to draw. What do you like to draw?
I draw cartoon characters. Like one of my favorite characters is Bugs Bunny.
Okay. Do you have any like dreams that has to do with drawing or cartoons, or like have you thought about something like that?
Yeah. I dreamed of opening my own shop of drawing and giving back to the community for people like me. But
And you say people like you. Can you describe people like you?
That doesn't really have anything. They're really on that last road of doing anything for their life.
Okay. And so, around what age did you discover that you had a passion for drawing and arts and stuff?
Maybe when I was 12.
12. Okay. And how did you discover this? Discovery.
I was sitting in reading class and it was boring, so I just started drawing Bugs Bunny, and it really like popped off the paper. Like I was like, wow, I'm impressed with myself.
Okay, so you have good drawing skills and you like math?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Now, me personally, I ain't gonna lie, math was not my subject.
Yeah.
Numbers, I get, think about doing my hair. I'm sorry, but let's just go back. So you like drawing, and so, when the kids made you upset, and, your grandmother told you, to calm down, to ignore them, would you typically draw, or you will only, because I heard you earlier mention that you would fight. So would you fight, or like, what would you do as a technique when you typically are mad?
Sometimes I draw and try to ignore them, but when I can't ignore them, I just fight.
Okay. And what is like something when you say you can't? Okay, you say you can't ignore them, and you typically will fight. So, what is or where will be an area where it's too much and you can't handle, and you typically turn to fight?
Sometimes they're just it's just a time when sometimes they try to be funny and talk about my grandmom, or I would literally just sit right there and just not try to listen to what they're saying, but the stuff be so true and it hurts. I just ended up in a fight.
Okay, so you said the truth. How did the kid? What did the kid? Well, were you typically friends with the kids and you told them something and they brought it back up, or how did they know your situation?
I used to be their friends.
Okay, used to be their friends, and what would be some of the information that they would enclose?
You haven't had a haircut in some years and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I told you that, and you just want to say it out loud. And people just started laughing, so.
Okay. So that typically made you upset.
Really upset. I kind of cried after. Yeah.
Okay. So that typically made you sad and made you want to get violent, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so, you know, when you stopped going to school, you were in the 10th grade. You said you're 16, right? So your case is 16, right? Okay, so typically you will be having about 2 more years if you wanted to go back, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you say you like drawing. So have you thought about going to drawing school or like a trading school instead of actual school?
I never even knew that was out here.
Oh, okay. Okay, but yeah, they actually have some trading schools where they focus on drawing. You still do your regular academics, but they have a big um, section of their curriculum where they do, in fact, you can go to, draw, you can act, or you do any of that. And so, I just want you to be, productive. So I was just giving you the option. You don't have to take it, but I do want to assess like some option that we can collaborate together, like work together to think of some things. So just to summarize or paraphrase everything that you said, basically you stopped going to school because your grandmother passed, and the reason why that you took that so hard was because she was the one who basically raised you because your father wasn't in your life and your mom wasn't a good mom. Okay, and then she also helped you with math, so you kind of have an interest for school, but you just figured you're tired of people or the kids there keep talking about you, but you do like to draw. And one of your biggest dreams is to open up a shop of drawing for kids. Well, that's people who have don't really have that much, and you want to understand them. So, with that being said, I wanted us to just accomplish at least one goal that we can work towards in hopes of getting you, back on the right path. I know that you do, like you say, you like math, so that's a good thing, because, you like to draw. Okay, so I was thinking, so what would be some option that you can take to put yourself in better position?
The thing that you just told me about, maybe I should.
You like that?
Yeah.
But have you thought about any other things? Maybe you said you don't technically have. I know, they have jobs. Were you thinking about maybe getting a job?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so you're not really into the job thing yet.
Yeah, I'm really not really. But
okay, that's no problem. You don't have to be. I'm not forcing you to. So, with the school thing, you said you're not considering going back to that specific school or no schools at all.
I thought you just said the thing that you introduced was kind of like a school.
Yeah, but I was just asking.
Not
you don't want to go back to your old school. Okay, so you will be interested in going to the school. So, how do you think that will help you or get you back in the right path?
One, I think it'll be a fresh start, and two, I honestly think I will have something to work for because I can draw at the end of the day.
Okay, and so can you just describe for me how you felt coming in and how you felt, now that we're about to finish up our first meeting?
Stress relief. I feel great, actually.
That's good. Okay, so some of your goals is to open up the clinic. I know I said that, I'm sorry, but I just want to, go over today's. So basically, we identified your problem or, a challenge of yourself. You definitely want to enroll in the program that I told you about, Smart from the Start, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you thinking? Are you free maybe tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, I can set up something and we can go up there and see, all the requirements you need. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, and so basically we're going to have one step towards your dream of opening up a drawing center, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to say I think we did a pretty good job of meeting our goals and following the agenda. It was nice talking to you, meeting you. I definitely think that You are on a good path. Continue to, reach for the stars, and we'll meet tomorrow to go over the smart from the start information, and then would you say in about 2 weeks we want to come back here and follow up?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.